Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, Grant's Hockey Talk. Yes, I got the new game, NHL 23, and the last game I played was the Stanley Cup game that I was in the playoffs, in the finals against the Seattle Kraken, which I ended up winning. We all saw that stream. So this is brand new. I got this on Friday, and I'm pretty excited. And I told everybody I was going to play the entire season from the start of the preseason all the way through the playoffs. I just couldn't wait to start the regular season, so I went ahead and simulated the preseason, and looks like I did pretty well. I did pretty well in the preseason. It looks like I only had one overtime loss, then no losses season. So we had a pretty good preseason. So what I'm gonna be doing here, ladies and gentlemen, I have a friend of mine that just clicked into this stream, and what I'm going to be doing today and I hope that I can include his audio. If not, I'll try again in the next stream. So with the traditional color commentary in this game, they say the same thing a lot, and me, I really don't care for it. So I'm going to do the play-by-play myself. So we're going to go ahead and go through the lineups right here. And the lineups are pretty much the same with the exception of a couple new players like Evan Rodriguez. We all know Darren Helm and Andrew Cogliano. Some of the new players that we got, let's look at the scratches, I signed these two here, before the before the season started. So these guys are pretty much my extras, and also I have Curtis McDermott out here, so he's an extra player. I'm very strict on how my lineup is. I have a certain way that I like my lineup. This is pretty much my lineup right now. Is McKinnon, Landeskog, and Rantanen. I went ahead and put Newhook on that second line. I want to see how he does on that second line. I have Valerian Kushkin and Arturi Lakinen. And then, of course, we got to the third line with Cogs, Comper, and Evan Rodriguez. And then on my fourth line, I have the rookie, a rookie. Ben Myers at center, Darren Helm at right wing, and Logan O'Connor at left wing, and Darren Helm at right wing. Excuse me. And then we look at my defense: McCarron, Byram, and Johnson, Manson, and Sam Girard. Pretty basic. And yes, I did create myself, so I am the actually starting goaltender for Colorado. I remember this is just a game. And also have Alex Gorgiev as my backup. Frankie is going to be there when I need him if one of these two guys gets injured. So at least I will have Frankie, Pavel Francouz, available from my AHL. We'll go ahead and take a look at my AHL. Of course, I have Onanen backing up Pavel Francouz. Francouz had a really good season last year. He was 6-0 in the playoffs last year. He's one of the second goaltenders to do that in NHL history. I would go to my even strength lines. I have Ronta, Stepan I signed. There's a few guys that I did sign that I have not brought up yet. So you see these lines here. Like I said, I'm very picky on what players I have on my main roster, and even in the lineup. I do switch my players up. So we'll go ahead and look at my defense. Then again, you see a couple players that I did sign off the free agency. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the extra players. We got Shane Bowers, Middleton, Olsen, Gagne. I signed him. We also have goaltender Trent Miner. We have some good extra players that can be in the AHL lineup if there's an injury, or if there's an injury for my roster. So I really have actually high hopes for Shane Bowers. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and stick him on a line. Probably bring him down and bring looks like Shane Bowers. And I'll go ahead and put Shane Bowers on that third line with Magna and Wagner. See how that line turns out. We have Maltsev, Thornton, and Kaut, Kuhn, Stepan, and Ranta. On that first line, we got Smallman. Spencer Smallman looks like he's a new guy. And Foundy, I can't even say his name. Looks like he played in Boston. So that's pretty much the roster for the Colorado Eagles. So back to my main roster. And I'm going to see if I can get Derek in here. Derek, can you hear me, sir? Alright. Is your audio included? Alright, so ladies... Oh, so are you looking at watching my stream? Okay, so... Alright, so Derek's audio is not included. So we're going to go ahead and go on with this game. This game should take about 15-20 minutes tops, depending on what all happens in the game. So like I said, I'm going to do the play-by-play because I'm sure that everybody doesn't like the commentary for NHL 23. Obviously, I don't. So I will do the best I can, pronouncing some of the other players that I do not know very well from the opposing team. Most of the players I do know, and every now and then I'll probably be talking some history and also talking with Derek at the same time. So, okay. So I'm going to go to audio and visual settings. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off the play-by-play. So the commentary is now 100% off. The commentary will be on me. Just to let you know that this game does not show the full stats of goals, assists, and points right now. Every now and then they will show it, and I will read if I catch it. So we're going to see the goaltenders. Peter Mrazek will be in goal for Chicago, and also I will be in goal for Colorado to start the season off. So I hope you guys enjoy this game, and if you guys like my channel, click subscribe and hit that notification bell down at the bottom. Alright, so we're going to start here on the first period of play. And as McKenna will take the face-off at center ice. And he will lose the draw back to Cabe. And Jones will take the shot, stopped by Picard. And it's picked up by Devon Tays of Colorado. Slides up to McKenna and will slide it back into the Chicago end. Up for Mikko Rantanen. Push back to Tays. Looking for the one-timer was Picard. He'll grab it. Picard will take the shot and Mrazek will steer it to the side. There's a lot of talks with Patrick Kane in a trade. And Picard. Up to Landeskog, taken away by Chicago. There's Patrick Kane to score. And it's 1-0 Chicago on a wrist shot by Patrick Kane. We were just talking about him. His first goal of the year. And Chicago will take a 1-0 lead early here in the first period. And Newhook will win a draw back to Devon Taves. Face off back at center. There's McCabe. He'll be in on Rezik, and he'll hold on for the whistle. A fluky goal by Chicago gives them the 1-0 lead with 15:56 to go in the first. And Newhook against Domi. Domi wins it back to McCabe. Up from Kakali. Taken away by Devon Taves. Dropping back to Cale McCarr, the Conn Smythe winner for the Stanley Cup champions Colorado Avalanche last year. Kicked ahead to Skushkin out there. Holds up to Cali in the corner. Here's Lackinen. Getting held up by, looks like by Seth Jones, and a stop there by Mrazek. And we'll hold on. Still 1-0 Chicago with 15:09 to go here in the first. The Cards' first game here in the National Hockey League. And it happens to be here at Ball Arena in Colorado. Lackinen will dip it back behind the Chicago net. There's Johnson. The shot hit the post, and Mrazek will hold on. Eric Johnson came close to tying the game up at 1. Evan Rodriguez line out there for Colorado against Max Domi of Chicago. Up for Max Domi, here's to Kali. Make wide pass taken away by Rodriguez, and the one-timer Comfer could not get the shot away. Mr. Kali into the Colorado zone. Tipped away by Johnson of Colorado. There's JT Comfer. Comfer will fire it into the Chicago zone. Picked up by Evan Rodriguez. Rodriguez couldn't handle the puck, and that's to Kali for Chicago. Kali gets hit by Eric Johnson. Taken away by Bowen Byram. Slides it back behind his own net. Now it's Eric Johnson. Long rink wide pass to Andrew Cogliano. Here's a 2-on-1. Cogliano! And a stand on it was Rodriguez, but Cogliano picks up his own rebound to shot, which was blocked by Jonathan Taves. There's Landeskog. Fires into the Chicago zone. Colorado dominating here in the first period, but yet down 1-0. There's Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon, wrist shot goes over the glass and into the seats. Colorado's doing good with cycling plays, but Mrazek, good defense by Chicago. Here's McKinnon for the draw, wins it back to Manson. The shot blocked. Here's Anathinsiu. Can't even say his name right. And Patrick Kane with the only goal. Taken away by Colorado. Oh, Landeskog with a big hit, and we're going to have a fight. It's going to be Murphy and Landeskog. And Landeskog with a right hand knocks down Murphy, and that will be it. Both off for 5. Connor Murphy and the Avs captain Gabriel Landeskog. 8:35 left. Ben Meyer slides in for the draw for Colorado. Wins it back to Manson. Scores! Josh Manson ties it up at 1. Right off the face-off. Ben Myers will get the assist, and the Avs have tied it at 1. What a blast by Josh Manson. Acquired at just a little bit before the trade deadline last year. And he's tied the game up at 1 here in the first. Then Myers with the assist, the rookie. And Josh Manson with the goal, and he'll dump it in. Here's Darren Helm overskates it. Logan O'Connor tips it right back behind the Chicago net. There's a shot and a save by Mrazek and holds. Have you figured out a way to include your audio yet, Derek? There's a shot taken, and a save made by Mrazek. And it's out to Patrick Kane. Kane gets hit by Manson. Just a couple of shots on goal for Chicago. Colorado has dominated here in the first period, and the game is tied at 1. Patrick Kane, the goal for Chicago early in the first. Josh Manson and the breakaway by Patrick Kane. Kane slides in the corner of Colorado's zone. There's Kane and a stop by Picard and Holmes. 4:43 left. The Avs and Blackhawks are evened up at 1 apiece. Max Domi. Going back by McKinnon. Incident in the corner. Picked up by McCarr. McCarr also a Norris Trophy winner last year for Colorado. There's Rantanen. His shot saved by Mrazek. Here's Domi. Taken away by Lankinen. Make wide pass to Rantanen. Fired it into Chicago zone. Picked up by McKinnon. McKinnon, a shot and a save by Mrazek again. Grimaldi gets hit by Johnson. Lankinen will take it away. Here's McKinnon. Dumped in. Cogliano will pick it up for Colorado. Johnson. One-timer by Taves and a save by Mrazek and Holmes. Remember, this is Grant's Hockey Talk. Click that notification bell, hit subscribe, and comment down below. Face-off one back to Bowen Byram. Backhand shot. Bowen Byram. And we're going to have another fight. And it's going to be Bowen Byram and Seth Jones, both number 4s. There's a right by Bowen Byram, a right by Jones. Jones might be going down. Bowen Byram, another right. Byram will knock down Seth Jones. And there was also an injury to Colorado as well. I'm going to check the replay and see who it is. Also going to check the shots on goal. Shots are 7-3 in favor of Colorado. And it looks like a... Who is the penalty? The penalties are on Bowen Byram and Seth Jones, both going off for fighting. 5 each. Let's take a look at the hits. There was a hit on the play. I think it was Sam Girard that was hit. Or was it Cale McCall? Or well, let's take a look at the lineup, guys, and see who was actually injured. I saw an Av down, before the fight started. Looks like it was Evan Rodriguez, because he looks like he was the only one that has the injury sign, and that's a big loss on my third-line center. Yeah, it's Evan Rodriguez that was hit, but hopefully he's not going to be out for very long, because that would be bad. I would bring up probably Ben Myers to the third line if that actually happens, and call another centerman up. So Ben Myers is in for the face-off, and Ben Myers had that assist earlier to tie the game up and a stop by Mrazek. There's JT Comfort. Score! JT Comfort! And the Avs take a 2-1 lead here in the first. 19:15 time of the goal. And that puck just snuck right through. Peter Mrazek was screened, could not see the puck, and now it's a 2-1 lead on the JT Comfort goal. Johnson and Girard will get the assist. With 30 seconds to go here in the first, the Avs lead 2-1. Here's McKay. Only 3 shots on goal for Chicago in this first period. Colorado's got 8 and a 2-1 lead. And the period comes to an end. And after one period of play, the Avs lead 2-1. We take a look at the stats after the first period stats. Shots 9-3, I correct myself, in favor of Colorado in that first period. 7-1 the hits. Colorado had the puck longer than the Blackhawks. Blackhawks only had the puck 46 seconds on time on the attack, and Colorado's 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Take a look at the goaltenders. Grant Picard with only 2 saves here in the first period on 3 shots. 7 saves for Peter Mrazek on 9 shots. No power plays yet, but 2 fights, both teams with 10 penalty minutes apiece. We are going to go ahead and go to the second period, with the Avs leading 2-1. To start the second period, McKinnon, Colorado, and wins it back to Devon Taves. Now it's Anathanasiou. I can't even say his name. Oh, and a shot and a save by Mrazek, and a save again, and Rantanen out of there to make it stopped again by Mrazek. There's a chance for Chicago, but Devon Taves will fire it around the boards to Landeskog. Landeskog up for Cale Makar. Makar lost it to Patrick Kane. Kane, and a shot was tipped away by Devon Taves, and Rantanen will fire it into the Chicago zone. There's McKinnon. McKinnon wrister was blocked by his own teammate. There's the shot and a save made. Now it's Landeskog that took the shot. There's a shot, glove down by Picard. We'll play it to Rantanen. Here's Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen in. Takes the shot. Save made. Rebound. And he could not get the shot off. And it hits the side of the net. It was Arturi Lehkonen. There's Newhook. The shot. Score! Alex Newhook. And it's 3-1 Colorado. Newhook with his first goal of the season. There's 81 games left. This guy was a rookie last year. Let's see how he does this year. He's going to be a free agent after the end of this year, and hopefully that Colorado does resign him. He's a good second-line center. He's going to get a lot of playing time on that second line. Saved by Picard. There's Domi. There's Grimaldi taken away. Here's Alex Newhook. Lehkonen will dump it in. Picked up by Valeri Nichushkin. Backhander! Here's Lehkonen again. And it's McKay. Right up to Max Domi. Max Domi getting the booze. That's new in this game. And he gets hit as JT Comfort's got one of the goals in this game already. And a save made. So far it's Manson, Comfort, and Newhook goals for Colorado. The goal for Chicago, the lone goal for Chicago, is Patrick Kane. Comfort slides it to Cogliano. The shot taken, blocked. There's another shot, and a stop by Mrazek. There's Manson, and a save made by Mrazek, and now he rolls wide. And another stop by Mrazek. There's Myers. Myers looking for the shot. Save again by Mrazek. Dropping back to Gerard. Out for Manson. His shot saved by Mrazek again. There's Connor Murphy for Chicago. Big wide to Max Domi. Domi getting the boost yet again. Cogliano steals away. Sam Gerard getting hauled up in the corner by Domi. Kicks it loose. And it's Logan O'Connor. O'Connor will fire it at 3-1 Colorado here in the second period, and Myers overskates that one, is picked up. Here's Murphy. Radish. And looking. Could not get the shot away. Picard will steer it away and get it up to Gerard. Now it's Myers will slide it into the Chicago zone with 7:15 to go here in the second period. Picard. McCarr brings them. McCarr looking. McCarr shot saved by Mrazek. There's McCarr again, trying to slip it through Mrazek and holds on. 6:07 remaining, 3-1 lead for the Avalanche. Colorado was just a couple of points away from winning their second consecutive President's Trophy for the best record last year. Here's Mikko Rantanen. Running quite past the Landeskog. He's got a breakaway. Landeskog in. Shot, score! Gabriel Landeskog on a breakaway with a nifty little pass from Mikko Rantanen. And it gives the Avs a 4-1 lead. 4 unanswered goals by Colorado. Now we're going to see another netliner come in goal for Chicago. Like we're going to see another goaltender come in. So Colorado leads 4-1. Rantanen and McKinnon with the goal, with the assist. There's Landeskog again. There's Patrick Kane, the only goal scorer for Chicago. What a move by Kane, and a save by McCarr. And holds on. Another whistle. 4:11 left. The Avs lead 4-1. Face-off went back to McCabe, and a save by Picard. There's Lackinen. Fires it in the Chicago zone. Nichushkin will pick it up. Just signed an 8-year contract here in Colorado. There's Bone. Fire on the shot deflected wide. And it's now out the center, back into the Colorado zone. There's Eric Johnson. There's Alex Newhook. He's got a break. Newhook looking for Nichushkin, and a great save by Mrazek. What a save by Mrazek. He robbed Valeri Nichushkin. Lafferty. Plays up one back by Newhook on Lafferty. There's Kara for Chicago. Up for Jake McCabe. There's Johnson for Chicago. Will dump it in. Bowen Byram back to get it.
1 minute left in the second period.
Nichushkin intercepted by McCabe. 35 to go here in the third. Or excuse me, here in the second. There's a chance by Lafferty. Rolls wide of Colorado net. Fires up but not out. What a hit by Logan O'Connor. O'Connor, 3 seconds left, and a save by Mrazek, and holds on with 1.6 remaining in this second period. 4-1 Colorado. 4 unanswered goals. Faceoff went back to Jones, and he'll clear it out, and that ends the second period. 1 period remaining. Avs lead 4-1 at the end of 2. Alright, so the shots on goal is 26-7 in favor of Colorado. I'm not going to go through all the stats, as you can see all the stats right now. So it's 4-1 at the end of 2. Just want to check up on the lineup. Hopefully Johnson's okay, because I saw Manson was out there, unless they just had a quick little line change and didn't have time to get off the ice. So yep, all my players are fine. And I'm actually really worried about Evan Rodriguez, seeing that he's a new guy. I just hope I don't lose him for a long period of time. Alright, so we're going to go to the third and final period. For those of you who are watching, or watching this channel, Grant's Hockey Talk, hopefully you guys are enjoying this game. As the Avalanche lead 3-1 here, 4-1, starting the third period, and it's Ransom getting the first shot on net. Colorado's dominated. Shot blocked again by Chicago. Here's Devon Taves. Mishandles it. Now it's Rantanen dropping it back to McKinnon, and he scores! And it's 5-1 Colorado's Nathan McKinnon with his first of the season. This is a good start by this first line. This first line now has a couple of goals and a few points already in this game. Excuse me. McKinnon lost that draw right there. So Devon Taves and Mikko Rantanen, the Moose, will get the assist. Here's Cale Makar. Lost it, and now it's picked up by Landeskog, their captain. Power penalty coming up against Chicago. So we're going to have a first power play. Picard's off. Extra attacker out for Colorado. Here's Devon Taves beating it down low to Landeskog. Extra attacker out there for Colorado. Delayed penalty. And Chicago finally touches up, and there's the call. It's an interference call on Chicago. And the Avs going to go on their first power play of the game. First power play between the two teams. Devon Taves against Logan O'Connor for the draw. Got Myers and Comfort. Face-off went back to Connor Murphy. Battle in the back behind the Chicago net was Myers and Connor. Myers and Connor, excuse me. Chicago brings it back into the Colorado zone. And Chicago could not get the shot off. There's JT Comfort, 2-on-1 for Colorado. Looking at a good defense by Connor Murphy, excuse me. There's a shot by Sam Girard, which was blocked. Here's Kara. Comfort tried to miss the check. Kara back into the Colorado zone. Devon Taves, no relation to the Chicago captain, Jonathan Taves. Here's Logan O'Connor, the shot saved by... Oh, there's a different goaltender in net, so it looks like Chicago has a different goaltender. We'll catch that name here in just a little bit. There's Myers. Up for Kara. There's Sam Girard. Just under a minute to go on the power play for Colorado. There's O'Connor, the shot, and a save made. There's Myers, save again, rebound, another save. There's Myers, their backup goaltender, has been stopping Colorado. Shot high over the net right there, and it bounces out of the zone and back into the Colorado end. There's Girard, link wide pass to Comfort, lost it. Comper will pick it back up. Comper looking for a second goal of the game, and Sutherland will hold on. So Peter Mrazek off. I want to see exactly how to pronounce this Chicago's backup goaltender's name, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Okay, Soderblom. Okay, what a last name, Soderblom. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright, so Mikko Rantanen's got 3 assists in this game, 3 points, and the only goal scored by Chicago is Patrick Kane. He's got the only goal. He's got 3 shots, and he's a -3. So he's been on the ice for 3 of the 5 goals for Colorado. Colorado's out shooting Chicago 6-0 in this third period, 14:30 to go. Here's Lafferty, short-handed for Chicago. Lafferty in! Lafferty to Johnson, just missed. He was close in on Picard, and Johnson there stopped by Picard there. Here's Valeri Nichushkin, rink wide up to Nathan McKinnon. Loses the puck, almost had a break. There's a shot by Rantanen. Goes wide. There's McCarr. Soderblom will make the save. Mitchell. Up for Telkop. DeCali. DeCali brings it back out into the neutral zone, into the Colorado zone. 12 minutes to go here in the third period, and McCarr goes down. And it's McCarr. Cale Makar brings it in the Chicago zone. McCarr scores! Cale Makar, the playoff MVP, gives the Avs a 6-1 lead. Clearly the best defenseman that left from last year. Gives the Avs a 6-1 lead. His first of the season. He had 28 all last year. And he led the playoffs last year with 29 points. And the Avs lead 6-1. There we go. Just under 11 minutes left. Here's Eric Johnson. And that shot was slowed down by Jones. And now Jones picks it up. Jones in the Colorado zone. Drops it back. Lost it to Newhook. Up for Eric Johnson. Niskushkin will slide in the zone. Here's Jones with 9 minutes to go here in the third and final period. The Avs lead 6-1. Domi gets hit. Domi gets a lot of boos here in Colorado. There's our Terry Lackinen, who will shoot into the Chicago zone. Picked up by Ben Myers. There's Bowen Byram, the shot, and Soderblom will make the save. There's McKay for Chicago. Griffiths for Shiv. And he gets hit. It's a score. Whoa, that snuck in. And Patrick Kane will get his second goal of the game. And it's 6-2 Colorado. That was a really fluky goal by Patrick Kane, but we're now... Sorry about the replays. They should have more of the replays. So I have to find a way to turn the replays on. Alright, here's Manson's got a goal in tonight's game. We'll fire it in on Soderblom, and what a hit by JT Comfer, and Comfer and Givershev will have their fight. Colorado's won 2 fights already in this game. And they could win another one here. Comfer trying to throw a couple rights. Grevestrev has got full control and pulls JT Comfer down. That's a break for Chicago right there on winning their first fight. And looks like Comfer is a little shaken up on Colorado end, so he's in the box, and so is Givershev will be also in the box for Chicago. Both off for fighting. Domi and Myers for the draw. Myers wins it back to Sam Girard, and the save made. There's another shot. Here's Myers, save made. Then it rolls, and now Murphy gets a hold of it. Domi still getting all the boos here in the third period. Long rink-wide pass to McKinnon, and Murphy will pick it up. Logan O'Connor out there for Colorado. There's Patrick Kane. 2 goals in tonight's game. There's a chance stopped by Picard. Picard has not been tested that much in this game. Soderblom will pick it up. And Athensiu will bring it in. Drop to Kane, looking for the hat trick, and a save by Picard. He'll kick it out to Landeskog from Colorado. He gets hit, and he regains the puck. Back behind the Chicago net. There's a one-timer blocked. Shot blocked again. There's a shot by Manson. Save made. There's Rantanen. Looking. Rantanen, his shot which was blocked. Another shot which was blocked by Chicago yet again. Domi up for Seth Jones. Almost immediately when Max Domi touches the puck, he gets rid of it really quickly because of the boos. 30 seconds, just under 30 seconds to go. here in the third period. Colorado is going to go 1-0 here in this young season. Shot saved by Picard. And holds on. Next on the list, Colorado Calgary is next on the list. They'll be in Calgary tomorrow night. 15 blocked shots. 10 seconds to go here in the first game. Picard to save. Grant Picard is going to get his first National Hockey League win in his first start. And he had a final of 6-2 to go 1-0 in this season. The Stanley Cup champions start off the season in convincing fashion in a win over the Chicago Blackhawks in a 6-2 victory. We will take a look at the stars of the game. The number 3 star, Alex Newhook with a goal. And the number 2 star, let's see who the number 2 star is, will be Mikko Rantanen with 3 assists in tonight's game, including a great little pass to Gabriel Landeskog on a breakaway goal. And the number 1 star is Nathan MacKinnon with a goal and 2 assists. 40-14, the shots on goal in this game. Colorado dominated this game. Picard with 12 saves on 14 shots. Next broadcast will be tomorrow night. Can't really give a definitive... Oh, we do have an injury. Before I even continue that sentence, we do have an injury to Evan Rodriguez. We were talking about him earlier. It looks like he is injured his stomach. Alright, so that's not a big deal. So I'll just bring up Ben Myers to that third line to see how he does. Who should we put in? James Neal or Louis Eriksson? Let's go ahead and go bring in James Neal and put him at... Well, I don't really think he should be at center. But that's just temporary for now until Evan Rodriguez comes back to the lineup. So he looks like Evan Rodriguez, he's out until the 19th. So it looks like he's going to miss just a couple of games, if maybe just one game. So just see how severe the injury is. If he's just going to miss two games, so it's not really that severe. All right, so I'm going to sim to the next game. But we're going to go ahead and save this. Next, I will have one out tomorrow night. I can't give a... I cannot give a timetable or what time that next video will be uploaded. So if you guys like this broadcast, whether you like me doing the play-by-play, let me know in the comment section. Hit like, subscribe, and thank you guys very much for watching this, and have a fabulous week.